Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. So we are going to read for the end of August 2024. Okay, so mid-month actually bringing some important celestial energy, and end of the month is like the aftermath of this energy. So let's find out what might be in store for you. So the first message is, okay, 8 of Cups, King of Wands. I see Leo in signs readings a lot, Leo energy a lot. Capricorn. Oh, and also for you, Scorpio, you may be also dealing with the Leo Scorpio, and this was also in the Cancer reading as well. Oh my god, like like all the water signs are dealing with Leo, and except Scorpio, it's like Pisces and Cancer is dealing with the Scorpio as well. Okay, so what we have here is a person getting too comfortable for not making some things work, or you are not so happy. A person is getting too comfortable and not really taking any responsibility to actualize that, but maybe only applying on some manipulative tactics to maintain a situation, but not really showing up and taking responsibility. So this is then bringing you some heavy responsibilities, and maybe you are not really happy with that, but it's like you have to maintain a situation because simply it needs your attention, and maybe you think there is no one really who can do that. Like you try to configure something, and also you try to configure yourself, like your mind, your spirit. You know, how you gonna like bring all these elements in order to apply to a particular system, discipline, so that it can work. So you wanna like keep, it's like there is this water mill, and you have to like make it function until the end of a season. So but at the same time you so much want to take a break from all of these things, and you wanna like detox, you wanna like mend something, and rather letting maybe this time I mean accepting support now rather than you are giving it, like accepting a source of healing for yourself. Like you will need, I mean you go through this Pisces, I see that, but later you may really need that restorative energy so much, that healing support. Like the more you stay in this and keep going, and the more later you will also need that restorative strength and also support, like you are now giving it to this situation. I do see you have actually ignored, you are like being offered things, but there are also things that you are not maybe accepting or ignoring some opportunities right now, because this is like taking so much time for you. And I see you begin to identify yourself with this particular situation now. It's like going to be almost like a wound in you that you will later, like Chiron in mythology, you will find the ways of healing that wound, and then teach others how they can also heal this. So it's like you are really beginning to gain a big experience in this. I do feel your viewpoint here actually, and where you are coming from emotionally, because I think you start to see where others like fail to understand the real purpose in this, and once they would or could have understood that like you do, maybe they will this can also make them to drive, but how to say, give them drive, but this is not, this is, you are the only person who can see the importance of this, and this is now really what drives you, and like maybe physically it has some overwhelming energy, but it's like it's gonna almost purify your soul. But please be careful, like later on, if you keep occupied with this, you may also need a lot of recovery energy later. So I think we need to find some balance here, though I don't know how you're gonna do that, but I'm with you there. This is not an easy task, and I see this difficulty in a lot of energy now, this month. So you know, this is actually a soul in the reading who is trying to find like a true regeneration for their like inner and outer life, and sometimes you understand that this is not the true regeneration thing, but once you started it, you want to just finish it because you don't want to take a bad thing for your name or for your work. You want to complete it, and then concentrating on another thing, I mean, in order to find that true regenerative motive for that inner and outer life. But I see here like you want something like to be really your purpose. You really want to attain that purpose. And sometimes there is this, you know, not understanding, but there is this particular esoteric quote which says, "The wound calls the blade." The wound calls the blade. So it's like there is a wound and you call the blade, but not to make it worse. It's to kind of find find a way to heal it, so that you can avoid a blade and not letting to harm you again. And like you are learning how to soothe something, how to calm yourself. Like you have some kind of unnamed like experiment here that you don't reveal, because I believe you don't you believe people don't understand the importance of this for you. So it's like you're just only your mystical riddle. This is your riddle, and you are the only one who knows its answer. You can only reveal it through some kind of an angelic intervention or something, or you're gonna open it to those who are who want to really meditate about this particular riddle of you. Okay, so I also see that Pisces, I see you are also giving some kind of a role to yourself. This is even like sometimes you have to do this first aid to a particular thing and bringing back to life, or like to start to reuse something in some methods and ways, and to bring it back to life from a health state. So this is what you also, you try to gain and give function to something, whether this is like a relationship, a connection, like a job, like you try to maintain it, and you want to see how, including yourself, how you and a particular person will function in this. Maybe with the belief that someone can really, or that person or that connection can really address that long-held wounds, so that those wounds can be addressed. But the way that it can be addressed, the Devil and the Five of Cups to me a bit like this is like a hurt, intentionally like hurting something. So you really need to find out what is really harming the inner life of you. And something is like may prevent you to really reach the inner core of something, and once you find it, it's like the life will demonstrate itself to you, and in you there is going to be some kind of a beautiful reflection on what you have been through. You look like a mythological figure in this reading to me. The only thing that you don't want here is like self-abandoning. So please don't self-abandon. Yes, there can be some pain attending to the crisis of life. And it may not be just easy to strip them away. And sometimes we feel, our souls feel so defenseless. Wondering why I am in this kind of a wasteland or something. But don't forget that these situations sometimes can be the precondition actually before a true healing or a search can commence, or a cures, or you can find that. And I do see here like the other half of what you are holding, whether in the form of person, energy, like the dual representation of Pisces. I see the other fish in this reading as much as alive, like you, and it's like a part of you that sometimes you don't want, but you have to accept it for what it is, because it's all you. So yeah, there can be this interior confrontations maybe within you, and it can happen through a person. But this is gonna help you to name some maybe stuck emotions, some stuck beliefs, and it's gonna help you to like trust once again, like making you see the first what is really good in a situation. It's like there's going to be a lot of planning after this period of life, maybe like you will start to replan things. I see some Pisces people like standing at a place and looking at what has been like used, wasted, converted, reused, and you're like, oh, what has like left for me here? Not because that you want something like to belong yourself, but you are really questioning like, what is really left for me to kind of engage in this situation. And you see like the vessels are empty, and then you bring some, like try to bring some water to it, like trusting a person will maintain that. But how long you can hold that vessel, bring that resources in. There is some kind of an inner enemy or an outer. This is also something, brand new beginnings. Oh, okay, again an outsmarting energy. Someone is gonna outsmart the other in this. Brand new beginnings. Who? Okay, like if you want to solve a situation, you need to find out what is outdated in this and plan completely or build a new thing so you can actualize your plans. But with the old way, it's not gonna work. There is something you are really passionate about. I see also here like people making some research. You have information about a plan. Your person maybe has also information about a plan, and it's like which plan is the best, and which can make you to go out of this. It's like oh, do you have a good escape plan kind of thing? But not two of them will work, but one of them will be working. Well, it may also ask you to separate the ways, even if you wanted to make it work. This is also another energy here. So it's a reading, which is not an easy energy. There is a broad spectrum of things to consider. The best thing is like to go beyond the superstition in the situation, not to get settled for something, because there can be always something extra coming, and trying to like detach from that thing which can really hold you captive. Okay, there are things we want to be captivated with something greater, you know, and we wanna like go after it. But this time I feel what is really captivating you is not serving you, because as long as it is like keeping you captivating, it is maybe serving in an evolutionary way. It is like helping you to understand what you have been missing and seeking within you, because like there is something more to this, and like you got to find it. Like the condition here is just temporary, and you later want to find out and reach out to new landscapes. That can be also like a super smart way to do something, literally. And this can be revealing itself with an interaction with another person. And it may take a 5 of Cups, a disappointment even, to understand that. So I think conversations on one-on-one dialogues will solve that evolutionary purpose, solves evolutionary purpose, I would say. I just wonder if I can give you extra message for this, because I thought you may need it, Pisces. So why don't we get a animal spirit card, which is serving the human spirits. Oh my god, my favorite animal. Giraffes and elephants, I love them. And this is the elephant. Love is your strength, leadership is your path, your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem, you will naturally and easily achieve success. Please remember the greatness of the elephants. Remember their individual and also collective intelligence, Jupiter in Gemini, and also how they move, how they survive in the wild. These are great animals who has who even like grief after their lost ones, you know. I mean, they're just amazing animals. Okay, so I will leave this reading here. I hope this elephant can inspire you. Pisces, I will speak to you soon in the next readings, my friends. Bye bye.